I've been a little bit nervous about doing this, but actually, let me turn down this really quick so it's not overpowering everything. But hello, I apologize that. Oh, hold on 1 second. Okay, cool. I can't hear myself anymore, but that's okay because I figured you guys were able to hear me twice, which would be a little bit awkward. Welcome. This is my first. Hello, hello. I hope you're doing okay today. This is a lot like weirder than I thought it was gonna be. It's weird to try to set this up, I guess, but I'll try my best to make this a relaxing experience and not anything uh, strange. Or you can just practice with me as well. I have a little itinerary down on the left hand side of the stream. I guess over here. And yeah, let's get to drawing. And please do let me know if anything is either too loud or just not great to listen to, you know? Alright. We're gonna do some 5-minute gesture drawing because I can't do it any quicker without it. Well, probably 2 minutes actually. This should be okay. Alright. Hello, dog biscuits. I actually started my stream, which is something I did not know I was going to be able to do. I'm not gonna lie, I have been procrastinating on doing this. It's been a little bit like, you know, how's it going? It's going okay. It's going good. I feel good about getting to doing this because for as much like doubt I had about being able to get to working on well working on stream, it's it's nice, I guess. I still gotta warm up though, which always is a fun time. Do let me know if you guys can. Are you excited to learn about how much you hate the Iron Glass? Uh, Probably. You'll see. I don't know. I'm in a very non-hateful mood right now. I'm in a very like jovial mood, so maybe I won't hate it. All right. Here's the part that I practiced a little bit. There we go. That's not entirely correct. It's supposed to be more like that. Hanging Glass is a different freedom monster. That's fair. something like that. Now, I will say, I don't know how long I'm going to be streaming for, because technically speaking, I should stream until I get done with the assignment. But, that assignment, well, if I do finish it, it's going to be a long stream. And you guys will see what the assignment is after a few gesture sessions. I still gotta get back into the swing of everything. I have not done gesture for a while, so it's gonna be a little bit. But that means you get more time with me. More time here and everything. This is unreadable. That's okay. Stormbreaker was fun. I think that it still has a lot of potential, like a shifting 3-phase fight, but it does have a little bit of overlap with, what do you say, test subject as well. Something like that. And a little like attachment to the ribs. He's like going back and around towards the cam. This is like a block almost. Again, please do tell me if you have any tips or things that you want to hear. Or things you don't want to hear. I'm very new to doing this kind of stuff, so it feels weird talking in a completely subdued voice, and also not being able to do all of the stuff I usually do when I'm drawing. But it's okay. I was telling myself before that I wasn't gonna talk at all, cause I didn't want to take away from the drawing sounds, but I can't help it. If I can't talk, then what's the point of streaming? Maybe it's a little bit vain, but. What kind of pencil am I using? I'm using a sticker charcoal, actually. Hey, Boss Cat. Thank you. I appreciate the kind words. Typically, it looks like it's bent the wrong way. That's what we that's what we call exaggeration. But no, you're right. There's sometimes when I have not drawn for 30 seconds. There's sometimes when I end up how do you I end up pushing something a little bit too far, or it just doesn't read. But the something about charcoal is that you can't really go back after you make a mistake. So you kind of just gotta live with it. And I mean, with figure drawing too, you kind of just have to live with your mistakes. If I were taking the drawing and finalizing it, there would be more fixes to be had, of course. Makes you cringe and stuff. But how much am I going to draw tonight? Hopefully until my assignment is done. but I do get cringing when stuff is bending the wrong way, especially because you're a doctor. So I mean, but I do have a pretty large assignment to do that has been taking forever. So I will probably be off for a while. That class also starts in just about 12 hours, so I probably won't sleep for a bit. Can I take the... I actually do not understand this hand at all. We're just gonna leave it at that for now. It looks like his body is rotated a little bit away from the camera, so we're gonna capture that. Get the slight curve of the abdomen. And the energy is going to follow all the way down into the leg, and you get this nice little shape like that. Look, we're making okay time. I will say this is probably not the best proportioned, but I need to not be as stringent on that anyways, and just kind of do what I need to do. Guy looks like a chest hole. Oh, I've used this slide. Okay. I like this pose a lot, actually. You'll get the leg, and then maybe the rotation of the pelvis. Maybe not. Just go like that, kind of. And there's like a little bit of a twist, I think. You can see the pelvis is like that, while the rib cage is a little bit more like this. Excuse a little bit rough drawings, but it's slightly twisting. Maybe I should just capture the energy first before trying to find the center lines. See, this is what you should do. Gesture drawing every day. You'll get better at it. You can draw the Wither card art because we're going to see a lot of them. Maybe. That could be fun. I was actually thinking about adding like, what do you say? I don't know why I keep on saying what do you say. I've been thinking about adding like $5 drawing requests. But I'm kind of I've always kind of been scared, not always, but more recently been kind of scared to take on like commissions for money, and it's mainly a me thing. I'll probably get over it sooner or later. But if you guys are interested in that, do I guess say so eventually, or like I don't know, maybe pester me about it enough and it'll just happen. But that is something that's on my mind. For now, though, I definitely do have. Try to listen to the Aeon Glass. See, that's the thing. That would be such a fun little, like, people can kind of control where the stream goes. And I get to just draw more stuff. It's like commissions light, you know? Get the gastromemias and all that kind of stuff. Look at me. Us losing to the Aeon Glass. Yeah. Maybe I don't have enough paper to do more than just one gesture drawing session. Maybe I should have thought about that. I don't have to go on like the long list of prep to do before a stream. Cut my own paper again. That may be a little bit. Something like that. Here's this. The lats are always weird to draw. But his lats are very prominent. They kind of form like a little bit of the shape of a ring. So we just keep it up like that, and then maybe the arms are like we get the very exaggerated curve of the triceps. Into the forearm, which I still don't know the names of all the muscles because there's like 7 of them or something. It's crazy. No, this is not the right position for the head. It should be like this and the... Yeah. It's weird. But you know, can you guys hear the strokes? Is that coming through? One of the main things I was trying to get working was like being able to hear there are 1 more billion muscles in the forearm. Don't worry. Yeah, no, my teacher's been like, yeah, let's not worry about the forearm for now. There's better parts to focus on. You can hear the strokes? Alright, sick. Okay, cool. There's so many things I was like nervous about before coming, starting the stream. Like, oh man, is the music gonna be too loud? everything gonna read? Am I gonna be talking too loud? Am I gonna drop something on accident, which would really suck? I spent like a whole 3 to 4 hours just listening to myself, making sure the audio levels were conducive to maybe relaxing a little bit. So, what if I use the marker and a whiteboard? Oh, instant death for everyone involved. Oh, wait, you did actually give me an idea. I have something, I don't know where it is. That would be really cool. I'll think about that later. No, but whiteboard, I see the suggestion, so I don't have to use as much paper. And I have something that's a little bit similar, but also it's not as easy to work with as just charcoal and like discarding a lot of paper. So we'll see if I can get that going. But that's also a cool thing I have that I kind of forgot about. What is going on with her leg? How is she doing that? Oh my gosh. It's... Marker and whiteboard has a better sound than charcoal paper? Really? I don't know, I've never... some people really don't like the squeakiness that can happen there. But sometimes it does. Sometimes it is really, really nice. If you get like really other good sounds, like really, really good chalk on a chalkboard, bad chalk, no. That's just an ick for most people. But like, if you heard some of the really good chalk, that stuff goes really, really cool. I think that's all the warm up we're gonna do. It's a very short warm up session, but that's because we have a very large assignment to do. And I hope you guys are gonna join me on this adventure, as I'd like to call it, just now. Alright, so you guys may not be able to see all the marks on here, and I'm gonna be moving it around a whole bunch. Let me make sure this shows. I actually may need to change the view of everything because it's not fitting completely on my screen. So give me 1 second. I'm going to mute my audio so I don't give you guys any like sudden scares. But yeah. Also, there's a reason for the one sock, but it's kind of embarrassing, so I'll go into that later. that should be close to kind of what I want to see. I can also turn on the brightness on this so you guys can actually see yourselves a little bit. Maybe not a lot because my phone screen is worse for wear. But you guys probably cannot see the a little bit of a messy desk. Apologies. You guys base this right here. You guys probably can't see the lighter lines, but there is a whole illustration here that we need to hatch just like this. Well, just like this. So, W setup. Thank you, thank you. I thought a lot about it. I'm trying to make sure that I can hit all the views that I want to hit. It's been kind of cool to kind of set it all up, but also a little bit very strange. Okay. Sorry about the chair noises as well. Pokemon in real life, that's crazy. I can't believe no one's done that before. Let me turn this off. Maybe that'll make it better. I can change some of the camera settings as well. Give me 1 second. Apologies for not clicking as well. Let's see. We can turn up the brightness. Maybe keep that where it is. White balance. Look at that. We're no longer yellow. Interesting. You guys can only see it where my shadow is. Does that mean to turn down the brightness? No. Maybe. Let me see. Why is that the dog is its way? Don't say it like that. Okay, give me 1 second. I probably need to go mute again so I don't bombard you guys with sounds, but I need to move one of my lights, I think. Probably. Okay. Alright, we're going to So this is why you don't skip out on your lighting, and make sure it's test all of that kind of stuff. I'm not entirely sure how to get it to work the best. Maybe if I... No, not really. Yeah, it's still rough. That's okay. It's so blue. It's so blue right now. We'll make it better. making sure that's still. I wonder what I could do to make this better in the future. Well, wherever my shadow is, you kind of see where there's like some like lines and stuff, like right here-ish. All that needs to be hatched. I should get ice cream tomorrow. That'd be cool. I'm actually going to see the Odyssey with my brother tomorrow, hopefully. So that'd be nice. Of course, as always, please do let me know if you guys can't hear anything, or like also there are animals in there too, like a fair versus similar iguana. Oh my gosh. Okay. Sorry, I did that so I could see you guys. Reinventing nature. Wow. He's going crazy on it. Alright. Maybe I could try getting the... 1 second. Okay, I was trying to get... Between Counterplay is probably some pest repellent or something, I don't know. I was trying to get the mic closer to the page, but now you can see the mic in the shot, which is a little bit funny, so some things could work out. But yeah. Would your Pokemon be a kite? What would your Pokemon be? I don't know what I'd... Maybe I wouldn't play Pokemon if it was like that. Personally, I don't know. Alright. So yeah, there's a lot of hatching to do. And you guys enjoy me. Karen from down the street. Alyssa. I was going through my entire library to find relatively peaceful songs that won't get me demonetized on YouTube or restricted or anything. So, and I did fully watch Omori, so I mean it's in my mind. But yeah, for the Karen thing, I think PETA would really love that idea. Pokemon. See, like, hmm. I feel like half the answers are just illegal. Well, most all the answers, I think, actually. It's not a. It's not a. If I answer the question, it's not a way for me to weasel out because, like, technically speaking, real life is already has Pokemon. If you really wanted to be technical, like, cause like dog fighting rings and stuff like that. So if I give an answer that's like, oh, this guy would endorse that. This is a coward's answer. I do realize. But I'm still engaging, so we're. If I had to choose one, like had to. Hmm. Uh, I'm thinking about it. Like page. Hopefully this isn't too bad for you guys. Uh, yeah, the purge in universe is just actually like if I recall correctly, it's like a astroturfed, if that's the right term for it, scheme to what do you call it? Make poor communities worse or something like that to keep people down. But yeah, purges in itself as a concept just something that wouldn't work. But this isn't an ASMR like type talk. I don't think. Like, I'm not sure if I could fall asleep to someone talking about the purge. Is that too dark? That may be a little bit too dark. I'm still trying to think of the animal. I'm gonna open this real quick. I used to listen to ASMR with gunshots in the set. I'm not sure if that's ASMR. Like, I don't know if you could scientifically classify that as ASMR. I'm not sure though. Not sure. I actually don't know what ASMR stands for though. No, you guys can't see what I'm working on. I need to make sure that's on camera. Trust me, I gotta try it. I'll put a rating check on that one. Uh, hmm. What was I thinking about? I forget what I was thinking about. Anyways, we are still doing it. I've got to fill in all 64 panes of the chessboard, and then after that, it's not the contents of what you say. I mean, it kind of is, though. I feel like if someone were discussing a load of topics, I would not be able to relax to it. Like a part of ASMR is knowing that everything is okay, and being able to be comforted by the content of the stream. And I think it's very comforting to have someone you know is just working and getting something done, and just having that be how the stream is developing. Especially if it is like a monotonous task, so you know that they're going to be doing it, you know what they're going to be doing, and it's very easy to expect what's going to happen. Like sushi as a concept. It sounds terrible as ramen, but it actually works. I'm not disagreeing that there can be some stranger avenues of ASMR that are still relaxing, because it is about the end result. But I know me personally, if someone were discussing topics that probably are not PG for any number of reasons, I would not be able to relax, because I would think, man, what did he just say? Like someone saying, I put a bomb in your belongings. They call me the bomb thief. Then we had a Smurf grief. I would not relax to that, no matter how peaceful it was. Oh, I'm so tense. Okay, fine. How's the weather? It's very, very hot everywhere, according to everyone. It's weather has, honestly, the weather though has been okay. Like, it's been fine for me. I really do love the heat. I realize I'm also in the minority for that, as I've been told many times. I don't understand, because if, at least outdoor heat, and where I'm at, it's more of a dry heat, so I get if you're in a place where it is a sweltering, humid heat where you can't escape, yes, I do like the heat. I've already been uh, not. I have been made aware that I am in the minority and massively in the minority, but it may play into where I am right now because, as I said, it's a drier heat where like shade feels nice and or you can escape the heat, and sometimes it's just um, it helps, like I can melt in it kind of. And I know not a lot of people like the concept of that, but being severely hot for me beats being severely cold. So, and then also like I have like fall asleep in my sauna of the car. Looks like we're gonna run out of paper for my chessboard. I have it all planned out. Sadly, it actually does go off the paper here, but the composition is the chessboard's not the focus of the composition. It's just something that needs to get created because it is the like ground for half of the piece. I wish I would run out of paper for the chessboard. That means I wouldn't have to do it as much. It's humid and extremely hot here. Yeah, no, that's humid is the killer. Like I don't like humid, and so I sympathize. What's even what even is the piece on the board? I made my own little custom pieces, so you can actually see them a little bit better now. You have own custom queen, you have a custom bishop, you have the custom king, and then like a custom kind of pawn here, and then you have a beer can, and there should have been a napkin here that I kind of forgot about, and I don't think I have the stamina to do it. But yeah, I just have not gotten to. I figured I should finish doing the chessboard first, and then I can get the lighting on the chessboard, and then I can work on the lighting on each one of the pieces. But yeah, well, okay. Other thing, ooh. Also, can I draw the aim glass condition and do this Gooba style? Maybe. I haven't practiced doing more cartoony stuff, so be warned, it won't be to the like. They're $5 commissions. They're not going to be too amazing quality anyway, but that's not going to be at this stream at least, but it may be in some future streams. I should. I don't know what my schedule is going to be. That's something I forgot to uh, set up beforehand, which is on me. I do need to set up a schedule because that's one of the things that people are looking for in order to be able to come back to the stream. I need to clear my throat. You want my brain off the entire time. You'd pay $5 for brain off commission? That warms my heart. It really does. I don't understand, but that warms my heart. every time I'm taking money for something, I feel like it's got to be like the biggest, best thing. Oh, sorry. I said taking money, correct. Every time I'm taking money for something, I feel like it has to be the biggest, bestest thing, because money is kind of precious. I must do this the wrong way. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't think that's a too huge of a standard to hold myself to. This beauty to minimal effort, brain dead, John speed dart. That's true. That's true. Maybe that is what people. Maybe that's what some people want. Maybe there's an audience for that. I don't know. It's always like I agree. There is a definite beauty to it, but I feel bad whenever I do it. You know, like other people can do it for sure, but then if I do it, I'm like, man, I should just done a lot more for them. I could have done a lot more. This could be so much better. But maybe it shouldn't be that way. Maybe I need to give myself a little bit of grace. Look at me spinning this into a life lesson. Listen to the barely 23-year-old give you life. Don't feel bad if someone is literally asking for it and paying for it. See, okay, I didn't mean to gasp. I need to realize you guys can hear literally every little thing I do with my mouth. But I can't help it sometimes. Like some things that you know are true, just intrinsically. But some things you're told are true, you can see are true, but it doesn't feel true. And it's that stuff that's really hard to work past, because you need to experience it repeatedly, that reality does not line up with the way you were taught, and then be able to use not only good night. See you, boss cat. I hope the stream could be a place where people just fall asleep too sometime. Well, Tugu. I think Tugu is just gonna be what people call me, for like a little short name for already short names somehow. I hope you guys can hear the strokes. Let's do that. Maybe you guys can't hear the strokes, and that's okay. But the point of the stream was to kind of have the strokes on. So if that's not happening, then you know, I'll fix it. There. It's crazy people on completely independent of each other can come to the decision to copy Tugu. That's I guess that's endearing. It's cool in a way. I don't think there's ever been a part of me that's been like self-conscious about my online name, and I'm glad, because sometimes like if I create like a random name, I'm like, man, that's definitely just a random name. But I don't know. I think we're so old. Don't say that. Don't say that. I don't want to be old. I think being old is one of the things that everyone says is fine. Opposite? We love your name, we love you. Thank you. I'm really like, I don't know. There's a lot of decisions that I've made in the past, and I'm like, that's probably the right decision, but you never know. But I think Tusku is one of the ones that's like, I don't think I could ever have a complaint about it. There's no downside to the name Tusku. Well, no, there's one time. I'm not gonna go into that, but like, there's almost no downside to having the name Tusku. So, and like, people ask me the origin of it, and the origin story is not like particularly interesting, which is a little bit sad. I wish I had a better like, oh wow, I had a dream and right into the artifact, and let's start out with, bro, I'm not old, I'm 23. People are 24 out there. Think about that. There are people that are 24 in the world. I would never be 24. No. Yeah, hopefully eventually people can just hop in here and then be like, oh yeah, I'll leave this on the background and then fall asleep on accident, because that pads my numbers. It's probably not what I want to get stuck doing. Mike is covering the drawing. The mic's the sound's the most important part anyway. I can see, this is the tough part, because you are correct, the mic is covering the drawing. But like, I want the mic so the mic can pick up the sounds. The mic has to be as close as possible, but I'm filming from top down. It's a question. It's probably going to be solved if I get a new microphone, but that's not going to be for a while unless like something magical happens. Is it drawing the most important part to you guys? Like, what's the important part of the stream to you guys? I guess listening or like watching, because the visual component, even though this is an art stream, it's kind of, I thought it was kind of secondary. Autonomous sensory meridian response. It's the feeling of shock if you're scat down to your Oh. Does does the brushstrokes do that for you? Talk about Reddit. No, this one. There's some things I laugh at, and I'm like, man, I really shouldn't have laughed at that, but I'm still laughing at it. At least there's something for everyone. I hope that the brushstrokes are doing the ASMR thing, because if not, then it's false advertising. You're not getting a shock from your scalp to your spine. Would it be different if I like some people like rub their microphones or like something like that? I don't think I'm confident enough to do that yet. Maybe I'll figure out what sounds people really like, or like what does it for people, you know? There has to be something with this. Maybe I'll take ASMR out of the stream title if I can't produce it regularly. Because I don't want to give people the wrong idea. You don't think you've ever gotten a shock down your spine from ASMR? Part of me wants to be like, yeah, I'll be the one to change that, but this is my first ASMR stream. I definitely have gotten shocks and shivers down my spine from ASMR. Some ASMR. So, I know that it's possible. And I know it does it. I kind of know it does it for me. Maybe not fully, but like, I think that drawing has a similar sound to what does it to me, which is why I was hoping that this would work for at least somebody. And it's also why I'm kind of talking in subdued tones. So people, one, can keep their sound up and don't get jump scared by the errant yelling at the mic or something. Well, I mean, sure, but I don't want to just call myself ASMR because I want to do it. I want to call myself ASMR because it works, you know? Maybe it is a fake it till you make it kind of thing, though. It's true, everyone's nervous systems are built different. Like my nervous system, really. This is, well, it's not my nervous system, but my systems in general just really are not a fan of just doing this for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. But that's where we're gonna be for hours and hours and hours. It's only been like 40 minutes of doing this, so maybe it won't be as bad as I think. But Douglas, kids, I wanted to work on you so you can go to sleep in the stream or something like that. I don't know. So you've like never gotten that shivers down your spine kind of feeling? It's hard to explain. I guess shock down your spine is the best way to explain it. It's like full body shivers or something like that. You're actually extremely awake right now? That's concerning. Bro, this is. You're like. You're ruining my entire thesis. A thesis: drawing will help people go to sleep. And then we have the person up at 3 a.m. Yeah, 3 a.m. being like, yeah, no, actually, this is really helping me stay awake right now. I'm like, okay. These lines are diverging a little bit. I need to fix that. Well, I hope that the stream does help you relax a little bit, or maybe this should be your pre-workout. Okay, all right. How are you going to pre-workout to this stream? How are you going to pre-workout to this music? It's impossible. That's impossible. Biscuits. Maybe I should be more careful about the mouse sounds I'm making too, because that could be a big thing. This stream makes you energized. You're cooking a meal. Oh my gosh. Okay. So at what point does it become clickbait to call this ASMR? What's the opposite of ASMR? Do you like Z? I don't know. See, this isn't even how I pictured. Like, the worst fear was like, oh, people don't come into the stream. Finish cooking the whole fried rice. Okay, fried rice it is worth it. Man, I want to cook fried rice now. See, like I thought the worst thing that could happen when people come in like, yeah, this is really bad for. Yeah, I'm not gonna watch this or anything. But no, the worst fear is people want to watch it to do the opposite of what I wanted. People joining like, yeah, this is how I'm gonna wake up. The stream really helps me get out of bed in the day. I'm like, okay, go cook a breakfast burrito. It's 3 a.m. Okay, all right. Keep it going. I might be able to open a restaurant by the end of the stream. Oh my gosh. This is insane. So what if I do like the opposite of this, and I'm just like constantly yelling to my mic, or like how Douglas suggested the ASMR gunshots? Would that put you guys to sleep? Is that what I need to do? You're gonna turn me into the narrator from Stanley Parable, a cynical beast of a man. Is the bottom right going to be white for the chessboard? It is, actually. This is the bottom right. This is white. It's just, off screen. It's my gunshots, you guys. Bro, maybe I will. Maybe I will actually try ASMR gunshots. How is ASMR gunshots working for you? You don't even get the spinal reaction. See, I'm not even sure. I guess if I were to try to pin this down as a success or failure, beat loud and both Krakatoa rushing to put it to sleep. So how would I categorize this stream? Is it a success because I got the thing done, or is it a failure because everyone was like, yeah, this is actually like my dose of caffeine for the day. Okay, not be this very likely. Thank you. I'm sorry about that. I know that you guys can hear that little bump. I will say, some of these, what's it called? Songs are not the best mixed, so there's like jumps in volume from the background music, which is not great, but I don't know exactly how to fix that without just custom uploading my own songs or something, or like, I don't know. That's just gonna be something we address later. Unless the queen moved the board instead of wrong. This is like an end game. They have a beer can on here. This is the game is over. There's no other like white piece. I didn't draw any other like white or black pieces. Maybe this is gonna be a black piece. Like this is the end of the board. Like you have 8 going this way, and then 8 here. King's on the 8th rank. Sorry, not 8th rank. King's on the 1st rank. The beer can is a powerful piece. Sure, I didn't think about that. The beer can takes up 4 squares, and all 4 of them need to be attacked for it to fall. Although I'm not sure if my beer cans actually do scale, so maybe it is just a chess piece instead. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. That's the other thing. I don't want to hit the mic. I only realized I did it like after it stuff. I'm sorry. Unless you guys like that. Unless you guys really like that sound. In which case I don't know. Beer is not it. I don't think I've even had beer. Exactly. Ooh, that was a lot. Remind me to give you guys a warning before I crack my neck next time. But beer is people just really like to get drunk no matter the cost. I was having a conversation with people about like black coffee earlier, and it's the same kind of deal. We just gotta admit when things are bad. Some people are just, I feel like they're afraid to admit that they like something that's bad or something. Well, no, some people do admit that like beer is just bad. Actually, I guess you'd be hard pressed to find someone who doesn't think beer tastes bad. But people just really like to get messed up. And to each their own. Pro tip: don't crack my own deck. I was like trying to like stretch, and then it just happened. I swear I wasn't trying to do something like that. Oh, you guys can't even see what I'm doing. You guys, I have an overwhelming urge to whistle, and just now I am saving you guys. If I do accidentally whistle, you guys are free to call the police on me or something. Okay, well, not actually, of course. For every reason, that is a joke. But I am a habitual whistler. So this is also... One dude cracked his knuckles in one hand for like 30 years and the other, he didn't. And side by side, there's zero difference. Extra video. Whistling stream. I'm curious about the hand thing. And also, I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing the whistling stream. That'll actually be coffee for people. People will be... I'll get 200 DMs with a 5-viewer stream. You've never heard me whistle in my entire life. What do you mean? You're just lying. That's just an outright lie. Did you even know I can whistle? Tanks' whistle goes through artifact. Wait, who's Tanks? Am I missing context? I think I'm missing the joke. Bro, this square is gonna be okay. This square's gonna be okay. This square's not gonna be okay. It requires a lot of love. Oh. You didn't know I could whistle. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. How does that even happen? But no, I one of the things I've been like trying to get myself not to do or like scared of doing is like accidentally like listen to a song and start to whistle or something. Probably not great to have Hometown on the track if I don't want to whistle, because it's a very whistleable track. But anyways, to show off that I can whistle, here we go. 3, 2. You can can turn back up your volume, by the way. I did not start whistling. Tanks is the lion flower guy. Oh. Yeah. I know who you're talking about now. Just and if they die, you can let me. I've been setting gravestones in my hometown. You see, the other thing I do a lot is sing. And that one I've learned can work a little bit more. But sometimes I'm just completely off. And I can't hear myself, so, you know. Let me know if I sound nice. Butter me up a little bit. And maybe I'll get a record deal. You know, I haven't asked. I do hope you guys can still hear pencil strokes, even though they're softer than the charcoal. I guess this is something I really should have checked beforehand. Because I checked the charcoal because that one is a lot easier to set up and to check. But I haven't checked paper. This paper. Vacu was better. I'm so glad you're on the Vacu train. Vacu, however you say it. I'm so glad you're a Vacu believer. Okay, well, I don't even know where this line is. It's like that. Okay. Man, that is a lot of a chessboard. It's like a very hairy chessboard. You can hear it, but it's a lot more faint. Okay, gotcha. I wonder if there's a way for me to fix that in the future. It may just be get a better mic. Well, better than I already have. It probably doesn't help that I'm drawing very faintly, because I can't, I don't want to press down too hard or else I get a stroke like that, and it, you know, kind of very light strokes. Oh, you know what? You guys probably can hear, and like, it's very loud. Where's my 6? Here. This is the hardest pencil I have. It's a 6H, if you can see that. Wow, that's in focus. Huh. Anyways. Yeah, it doesn't draw, hardly draws anything, but you guys can probably hear it very well. Maybe I'll just go over everything with like the 6H for like the sound. I can hear it past my headphones, and like my headphones are like noise cancelling, so I know this is showing up. And I think like a little bit. Probably not enough to actually be like useful, but also Clown Pierce is getting devoted to an A-tier player for the next season run ASP. That's insane. Did he get like mugged or something? What happened? No, I probably do go over everything with. You know what else I should have done? He got dogged by everyone. Wow. He's up now. What was I gonna say? I forget what I was gonna say. Man, that sucks. That's ridiculous. And kind of busted. I don't know if this one's relaxing material, being honest. Oh, I love Chrono Trigger. That's a 36-day event. Man, that's rough. He's stealing all the kills. I need people to play Death's Door. I need people to talk to about the game with. I got my sister to play it and she loved it, but then oh crap. I'm proud of myself. I went PG there. I'm PG mode. Hey, one person rage quit at the event. I guess that's a badge of honor. You could argue that's like a Sakurai would hate it. Well, alright. You'd be the most decorated Smash player of all time. That could be Sonic's Wrath too. But yeah, you definitely be in contention. Man, I'm so tired. I'm gonna start yawning into the mic and just get everyone tired. That's gonna be my play. I'm gonna stream while tired and just yawn, and that's gonna be my excuse. Oh yeah, I'm tired, and then oh yeah. Oh, that was a fake yawn that turned into a real yawn. That sucked. You read the rage quit throughout the. Wow. Ooh. Yeah, you gotta. If you're a streamer, you gotta have a little bit more. Oh no. I was gonna say you're gonna have to be a little bit more controlled, but no, it's the opposite. My employee is working. Douglas says, did you yawn? Be honest, did you yawn? Did you yawn, Dog Biscuits? Change your channel name to the Sleepy Artist, the way I'm sleeping on stream. No, you did not yawn. How? Are you even listening to me? You're not listening to stream, are you? You're cheating. See, yawning is what all the cool kids are doing right now. Next one's gonna be Money S&P Rookie, so they're gonna say that makes you sound old. So wait, which ones made me sound old? Oh, I said all the cool kids are yawning. Oh, no, yeah, I'll take that. This chessboard looks like a rectangle. It's not finished. I haven't done the whole chessboard. It goes up to here. And also this, I have this rank too. I'm just going back over stuff because this produces sound and everything else doesn't. Right now it is a rectangle. That is correct. A kind of warbly rectangle. I've been trying to fix this edge for a while, but I don't think it's possible with my current focus level? I don't know. Looking at it now, you think it's gonna stay a rectangle at the end? I say no. I trusted my measurements enough to, if it's a rectangle, it will be enough of not of a rectangle to be okay. This one needs to get darkened a little bit. I trust in the process. I believe in me. Art style wise, what are your thoughts on the hourglass? I haven't really paid attention to the art style, I'm not gonna lie. Is it not just an hourglass? I do like the wither cards. Wither cards, if I recall correctly, look really cool. But I probably need to play against the hourglass a bit more in order to actually see it. Oh, VA, yay. If you guys have not played the beginner's guide, that's a must play game. Did I do this one? I forget. Probably not. Oh, I like the weather cards. We're gonna see a lot of them soon. Yeah, I can't wait. So excited. Oh, this part's a little bit messy. Sorry, had to clear my throat. Alright, back to a little bit quieter ones that can actually fill in values. I need to push the mute button so I can clear my throat better, but this is very taxing. To know I still have, I probably shouldn't count how many more squares I have. Maybe I'll just do a countdown. Maybe, okay, yeah, let me count how many more I can just do a countdown. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Roughly 22. Okay. So 22 squares left, not including this one. So we're gonna go 23 when this is done. Oh my gosh, it feels like it's been 3 hours. But no, I've only spent an hour working on this. That's insane. At least you guys make the time pass a little bit quicker. But man. They look less hairy now. At least these ones look less hairy, which is nice. So I probably do need to hit everything with a nice homogenized one way. I love Lost for Dania. Really great track. Yeah, Tunic's also a really, really good game. I really love Tunic. Tunic was fun. Do you guys have any favorite single player experiences? Tunic was a really fun experience. It's one of the games where like you really want to experience it for the first time. Probably blind. How many is this? Is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Does this reach? But that's 20. That's 23. Whoa, I'm way off. Huh. Funny. Now, I probably should have more clearly established the bounds of everything before filling in the rest of the board. Just like that. No. I'm glad I didn't do this part. I could still save it. That's probably not how I'm supposed to do this. Can't be lazy about it. Yeah, Tunic is a very special game. I don't know, it's hard to explain. You can explain how it is. It's nostalgia for a time I wasn't even there for, and that's impressive to be able to achieve. While also being its own experience. It's just a very, very cool concept that I really wish I could see done more. But of course, like when something's done, it's kind of hard to convince anybody to do it again because the idea's already out there, unless it's like widely applicable. Like some other things. All right. Man. This is impressive so far. Well, I mean, kind of impressive to me because of just how much there is. I've already lost count, kind of. I thought we were at 22, but now having to re-go over squares is kind of messing up how I was counting. Deep breath, deep breath. And we get back to it. I'm looking at it from afar. Okay, let's take a little bit of a, not stretch break, but breathing break. In. Okay, let's get back to it. Maybe let's get back to it. Okay. A lot more page to be covered. on going. Yeah, we're good. We are so. Double and triple checking just to make sure we are staying as a square or relative square on the chessboard. This needs to be a little bit longer. Larger, I mean. I'll just go over it. Make sure we keep the lines here. Keep on going. Just keep on trucking along. My ears are starting to hurt a little bit, and it's only been an hour or 2 hours, so that sucks a little bit. No, technically speaking, I could just take off the headphones because they're not necessary for the stream, but I'll just lose out on my music, which suck a little bit. Not for you guys. Okay. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. You guys can check out how the board looked at the beginning of the stream and see that we have more than doubled our progress, I think. Still a lot more to do. Should be like that. That's fun. Because after we finish the board, then we have to work on the pieces and the beer can and the table. Table shouldn't be too hard. I think what's making the chessboard so difficult is not being able to just turn off while doing it, because you need to space each one of the squares correctly. Make sure that the perspective is working, the edges are hard, and the values are similar at the least. So I think that chessboard's probably going to, chessboard and getting the shadows probably going to be the hardest part of this process. Otherwise, it's just getting the work to work. I don't know where my light source is gonna be. It's probably going to be a light source like just, I'm so sorry. Light source like right here-ish. I was going to have dual light sources, but my teacher told me to keep it simple because I don't want to have to track so many lines throughout
And even when you lost your hair to shame and so much gone, I stood beside you then and there until the cut was done.
There.
And even when I lost myself in all of those tall trees, you took me down, you held me up, you patched my bloody knees. And then when we were older,
I think the square's coming through.
miles between, I
Yeah.
conjured you an apparition to
I think it's a square, you guys. I think it's a square. Also, let me know if I, again, to remind it, let me know if I'm too quiet, too loud, something like that. So I know the pencil sounds are a little bit quiet right now, and I apologize for that. There's not much I can do other than like kind of try to move everything closer. Like so, and then just do it, but then you guys lose visual. So. But it's still probably not as loud as some people would like it to be. Yeah, I don't think I'd be able to hear. Well, I haven't heard it precisely yet. That's fine. I can hear the music coming from my headphones. Which is probably actually not a great thing. I have to remember that every little thing can be heard. Right. Excuse me. Yeah, ASMR burping stream. That's what I wanted this to be. It's hard for me to actually get a great measurement on it because of the way that the paper's hanging. No, actually, it's like a little bit smaller, even though it seems like it is just outright larger. Maybe one of you guys can also check that out in the future. And I'm starting to get a little bit of a headache. Yay. The stream is... You're getting sleepier? Yay. Okay, I'm glad. I think the yawning was a good touch on my part. Maybe I'm also just starting to go into the ASMR kind of speak. I don't know. But I'm glad that you're relaxing more. It's good to relax. It's a... Sometimes it's just hard to like relax, and I've heard a lot of people say, well, not a lot, but like some of the ASMR things I watch are like, oh yeah, it's people tend to have more trouble sleeping whenever they're trying to sleep. So that's kind of what I should sleep. I should. This assignment does need to be done though, because technically speaking, we had a week and 2 days to do it. I'm gonna work as long as I like realistically can on this, but I won't hurt myself trying to finish it. I'll be okay. This is also like a little bit of retribution because I should have done the stream like through 4 or 5 days ago. That's actually a good suggestion. I'm gonna go get some water. I'll be back. Yeah, I guess I just... I'm back. The hard part about this stream as well that I realized early is that I can probably not drink water while the mic is on, because that's a sound many people hate. Well, I don't know. Maybe that's some people's... ASMR is a weirder category, I guess. Weirder in the sense of weirder to know what are the do's and don'ts. Because I guess I don't watch a lot of like ASMR streams, but in regular streams, like drinking or eating on camera is usually like a do it at your own peril kind of thing. And like a lot of people be like, oh, ew, not like that, but maybe that's exactly what some people want to hear. I'll when I get more, if I get more people in the stream, I'll ask them if what their proclivities are to that. For now, though, I'll spare your ears. Keep it to just drawing sounds. And like my general escapades and trying to get this piece done. Also, I did like take like a 2 or 3 hour nap before starting this because I realized that it would be unhealthy not to, well, I would not be able to stay awake if I did not. So, I'm okay. We're in a good spot. I am trying not to eat though because I've been eating a fair bit, so. Probably don't do ASMR streams because there's a lot of like bodily stuff that happens. Well, I mean, there's a lot of ASMR streams actually. I'm lying, completely just lying. But there are like a lot of bodily things that happen that's hard to control, and I wonder how they do it, or if they just don't and they just like let it rip. I get to see how the piece is actually going to shape up, and it's kind of looking cool. Although I did have the idea for something, but it's gonna be hard to work out. Alright, let's keep at it. I think we're at like 19. That may be a good guess. I'll just say 19. Sorry about that. I'm checking to see what is causing a little bump in my sketch pad. Nothing, it's just a natural little bump in my sketch pad. Interesting. Alright. And do a little bit of hand stretches. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, sitting down for 2, 3, 4 hours is probably not the best for myself, so I should make sure to give myself some standing and walking around breaks in the future. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay. Back at it. just like the driver of a driver on a road trip where it's gonna be a while, so just like strapping, and it's gonna be a while. So I've never been the designated driver on a road trip, thankfully, but I imagine this is kind of how it feels when people, I know I'm gonna be around for the entire thing, but other people can pop in and out, go to sleep, or just do whatever they want. And I guess that's just the kind of way that it works. It's interesting. Because it's something comforting about knowing that the person's gonna just be there, still working or still driving, and you can trust that they won't. You don't have to worry about it. I guess it's the same as co-working. Just knowing someone else is working is almost enough for you to get that same feeling, which is cool. Because it's just a shared human experience. I'm just yapping at this point. I'm just trying to say words because it helps take my mind off of the reality of what I'm doing, the reality that I'm making. The reality that will be, hopefully, the plan actually is to hopefully finish the illustration, or at least get it to a presentable spot before the end of the stream, and in doing so I'll be able to make a short out of it, and I can make a short with like little relaxing ASMR sounds, probably like maybe spliced in or something, I don't know. But in doing that, I can draw people to the stream, but that also does require for the work to be in view. Maybe a timer would be cool too in the future. I don't know. So maybe we can just see how long I've been at it. I can see how long I've been at it. And the stream's gonna have to just grow organically, because as much as I want to do, there's a lot of stuff that will probably just have to be up to viewer discretion, and like what people want to see rather than what I think should be there. But there's a few things that I do think are like good decisions, like having a small little itinerary at the start of the stream so people know what they're getting into and they know what to expect. Probably talking in these like more like whispery tones is conducive to actually triggering that ASMR feeling or sensation. And being able to move the mic around without it, I think I should move the mic around rather than move my chair around, because I don't know. I need to listen back to it to see whether moving the mic gave off like a really bad sound. I hope you guys would have told me if it did. to think about it, but it feels like it should be impressive. Alright, back to it. Let's put into the make sure I'm not smudging my work. I do also hope the music is maybe. Gosh, there's so many things that like could help if I had like. I don't know. I'm like scared. Not scared, but I am worried. I guess I worry a lot. I often get told I worry a lot, which probably like my psychiatrist and everything was like, are you worried or something? And I'm like, I don't think so. But I definitely they put me on anxiety medication and it helped, so I probably was worried. Regardless, I worry a lot about how stuff could go instead of how it is going, and stuff like that. It probably works to I think it works to my benefit, only because I get to be like a little bit more prepared for things to go awry or something. But it would work to my benefit if I made sure it didn't stop me from doing some things. But it's very easy to let anxiety and worry stop you from doing stuff you want to do or you feel like you want to do. Or at least it's really easy for me. I know other people struggle with it as well. I don't really have a concrete answer for it because all the answers I've heard for it are kind of cliche and are a little bit dismissive. So I don't know what the so is, but I guess it's just telling more about myself. I'm not even too sure about that of myself because it's hard to be fully aware of myself all the time, and then when people ask how I was feeling at a certain time, the answer is like, yeah, you would know better than me actually. So I just was not paying attention to how I was feeling or what was going on within myself more so. So I end up missing out on a lot of. This is kind of not depressing topic, but it's not like a happy topic. Maybe it is just how you say it and not what you say. This is commiseration actually. Come be sad with me. That kind of thing. Or I guess like, you know, if you're feeling sad, I'm also feeling sad, so let's feel sad together. And that makes it a shared sorrow is half a sorrow, something like that. I don't know the name. I don't know how the saying goes. sharing sorrows and making it better. That's the general gist of what I was trying to say. And what commiseration really is. That's why vent channels and discords are probably important depending on where they are. Then again, some discords don't really need vent channels. I don't think a larger discord should have a vent channel, because it kind of invites a lot of maybe not bad actors, but people who it's harder to form a community that you feel a large community that you feel comfortable venting to. And as I've learned, the larger the community, the more bound infighting is to happen. Of course, just like always good reason for stuff to happen too. It's not like it's pointless stuff. Sometimes people just get together like oil and water. And that's okay. I'm learning. I think that's a good thing, though, of ASMR streams, letting people know stuff is okay. Well, not ASMR stream, but like comfort streams and stuff like that. You're gonna be okay, the world's gonna be okay. Well, I mean, I can't say anything about the world, but at least my world. Not my world. It's hard. The immediate vicinity around me within the current space and time will be not openly hostile. Or not hostile, I guess. Like, openly or otherwise. Redraw that one. That's okay. I need to know where it is, generally. Part of me wants to be like, oh man, nah, I'm not finishing this. Why would I spend my time working on something that, like, you know, I know how it's gonna look when it's finished. Also, I don't really know how it's gonna look when it's finished, to be honest. I am curious about the same token. Man, this is so taxing, monotonous, drab, boring, gray. There has to be other words for this. I need to read more books. Dastardly, maybe? Or like antiquated talk. Antiquated speech, I mean, sorry.
Watching with the eye at night above us all, hiding in plain sight, keeper of the night, moonlight guide us home tonight.
fixing some corners. You probably can't see this right now. I'm fixing this line right here because it's been bothering me how curved it was. Now we're fixing it. We're fixing the problems one by one, slowly but surely, getting to the end goal.
Lost and ever wandering, stranded after life, a crossroads
That's
the moon lights your way through wild woods, twisting through the dark.
alright.
Find your refuge here. They welcome
Man,
here and say,
it looks even better on the actual screen.
sisters away.
Well, better and worse.
Moonlight guide you home tonight.
Okay.
In shadow, take shelter from the
It's hard to know where to go next. Do I start over here? Or start over here? I will probably. This side's gonna be annoying, so we're gonna start up here. Or continue, rather. I know it's not going to be the fastest process of getting more people in here, and this is kind of like my final ditch attempt at making content. But I do kind of hope this works out, because this is actually a lot nicer than I thought it was going to be. It's like a free, hey, you know, just keep on work, just keep at it, just keep doing this, and if I can get this to, well, no, I do want to branch out from, I don't want ASMR to be my entire thing. But, I mean, you have to start somewhere, and I have to find a way to market my work to the biggest audience I can, and ASMR drawing seemed like the not the easiest, but like the best, the way that made the most sense to go. So I do hope this kind of works out, because I don't really know what I would do if not. Like, I have a couple of YouTube videos I could do that I want to do, but they aren't fast to do, and they're definitely like they're not bound to fail, but they're not immediate, instant, for sure bangers. You know, like as much as like you say you shouldn't really care about your numbers and everything and that kind of stuff. I need a job. And I need a job desperately. Well, not desperately. I'm still making a fair amount of money at my family business, and there's opportunities there too. But it would be nice to find some additional ways of earning income. So I'm not fully dependent on that business because it's not very consistent as of right now, and there are ways that we could maybe make it consistent, but it's definitely a gamble, and rather place my chips on black than on green, if that makes sense. And again, it's putting it on, well, no, if I were to just focus on the escape room and stuff, I would be able to spend more time to make more rooms, and there's a chance that those blow up. Sorry. There's a chance that those rooms blow up and that kind of stuff, but if not, if the room gets made and then it doesn't, there's no traction, or the economy stays as it is, and just ruins everything, and there's even higher likelihood I'll just have to buckle down and do something I don't want to do for the rest of my life. So this is kind of like my last, like there's still game development and those things that could maybe do it, but those have less of a chance of succeeding than the escape room stuff. Especially for how much work it takes that you gotta put in for that. They're both like comparable amount of work, but game development feel at least with the way that it's been, I feel like game development feels a lot more nebulous. They're both games. I don't know what I'm saying. I guess this is what I mean by I worry a lot. I have a lot of stuff I can just worry about for the rest of the year. And that makes me able to rant. You know, I do feel like a tiredness on setting, but it's not like a tiredness, it's a tired of this tiredness. It's kind of being completely honest. These pawns look like choose your own character has not been unlocked type of things. I guess we found the rest of the background. So that includes like the rims of the chessboard, like constructing that. Then the table, maybe getting the pattern of that, and then I can complete it. taking a little bit of a mental break. My mind's like rolling around stuff that's happened today in my head. Today's been a kind of like weirdly eventful day where I don't know, I'm not sure if I can talk about a lot of it. Well, I mean, like, but no, I'm not gonna talk about it. Regardless, it's been good for me today, but weirdly good in a I wasn't expecting life to go like this kind of way. You know? Some opportunities come up that you just weren't thinking, or opportunities until they happen, and you're like, oh, so that works. You know? I don't know. Okay, well maybe I am getting a little bit like real tired. Sure don't want to end it here and sleep. I'm debating it. I didn't even get to the whole chessboard though. I still have. See, I was hoping to, like, my initial goal was to get through the entire, like the piece. But if I can't even get to the chessboard, there's little chance I do it before tomorrow. It is late for me. It is about 5. Well, this has been, unfortunately, like my bedtime for a little bit, so at least the sun isn't coming up right now. It did kind of suck whenever the sun was coming up. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end it here. At least the stream. I may work a little bit more on the piece, but I did make a lot of progress. There is a lot of progress made. You're right. True. Alright, I'll end it off here. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for watching. I'll be live tomorrow, hopefully a little bit earlier, and then maybe I'll have like a schedule set up soon for everything. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching and have a good sleep.